Hey guys, hey you guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. When I say hey guys, I remind myself of that show I used to watch when I was a little girl. I believe it was called The Electric Company. And at the beginning of the show, they would always say, hey you guys. So it reminds me of that. I don't know why I wanted to share that with y'all, but I'm going to be using today the deck of cards, Alice, the Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. I hope y'all enjoy. And the card that I got is Follow the White Rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. I think these are the most beautiful cards. They are so pretty. Anyways, I'm sure by now I always like to show y'all the pretty cards, and everybody knows I like pretty stuff, and I do. Hope most of my subscribers do too, and thank you to my subscribers that subscribe to my channel. Thank y'all very much, and I hope y'all enjoy this reading. I hope everybody's doing all right. So I'm going to go ahead and begin with, it's number 3. And it says, but when the rabbit actually took a watch out of his waistcoat pocket, let me read it again. But when the rabbit actually took a watch out of his waistcoat pocket and looked at it, and then hurried on, Alice started to her feet, for it flashed across her mind that she had never seen a rabbit with either a waistcoat pocket or a watch to take out of it. And burning with curiosity, she ran across the field after it, and was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. Something out of the ordinary happens nearly all the time. Most days, if you are awake, and ready for adventure, there will be an opportunity to change your life. But for this to take place, you must follow the white rabbit. You must go after whatever it is that excites you, inspires you, and entices you. The white rabbit does not go to Alice and ask her to accompany him. It is up to her to notice what is taking place. She does not think about what to do, nor discuss, sit, or ponder. If she had done so, the opportunity of entering Wonderland would have been lost, perhaps forever. When Alice sees how strange and extraordinary this rabbit is, she leaps to her feet and she runs. She engages with the opportunity and goes after it. When this card comes, you are being advised that something interesting is about to happen. And when it happens, be ready to go after it with all your passion, all your might, and without hesitation. Be awake and aware. Wonder at what will happen next. And when the extraordinary takes place at the heart of the ordinary world, be ready to leap your feet and run toward enchantment and adventure. And the divination of this card says a wondrous opportunity is going to break through your ordinary reality and give you the chance to change your world and your perception forever. In the reverse, it says opportunity after opportunity, chance after chance to have adventures, but not feeling ready, thinking you must think on it, take more time, or even that the opportunity will come by again. Hesitation is costing you a more exciting, dynamic, and enchanted life. The end. I hope y'all like that. Okay. And now I'm going to continue as I was the last reading. We had gotten the 8 of Cups, which is quest. and the Lovers, which is ultimatum. I like the way this lady has down here a little, looks like a genie bottle. She's dressed up kind of sort of like um, some type of magician or high priestess or something, and then the lovers are over here madly in love with each other. Maybe somebody's madly in love with somebody at the moment. You guys have found somebody to share your life with and be in love. That's beautiful. The strength is fortitude, and the lovers had ultimatum on it, as y'all probably saw. So I'm going to go ahead and read these. The Eight of Cups. I'm going to start with the Eight of Cups. Okay. I haven't had many comments on my videos, so I'm guessing my subscribers are either not feeling well or they didn't like the reading. I hope I can fix it and put something interesting for you guys here soon. It says, the Eight of Cups says, all that I have isn't making me feel complete. I know there is something missing and I must go and look for it. And the keyword is quest. And then the little article it comes with, it says, a beautiful water sprite protects the ocean by taking care of the living creatures that swim below and deep in the water. She also guides sea travelers to their right destination. By doing so much, she feels deeply unappreciated and that there's something missing in her life. The fish and the butterflies sense that she is frustrated and restless and that she wants to give up what she loves to do. But they won't have any of it. They do their best to encourage her to move forward and find other areas in life that need her love and protection, and she follows their advice. Together, they travel the seven seas and see that everything is as it's supposed to be. Together, they travel the seven seas and see that everything is as it's supposed to be. And in the upright position, this card says, in a reading, this card represents going out to find something in particular that is needed. You are at a point where something is making you very unhappy and you must leave it at once. At times you will find yourself needing to concentrate on what is truly important in your life. In many instances, you will find a deeper meaning regarding what truly matters to you. You may also be seeking hope or a sign from the universe or things to fulfill you. In the reverse, it says, when reversed, this card implies abandoning a commitment or something that you've started. You are wandering around in circles and have not come to a conclusion or a destination. You may also be unable to keep up with the things in your life. So somebody might be leaving somebody, of course. That's what the Eight of Cups is. But I assure you, things will get better. You will start feeling better. It hurts when you leave something. It's natural. It hurts when you leave somebody, not something, but somebody. Um, and but it will get better. It's just hard, you know. It's not easy. Breakups are not easy, and but it will. And just sometimes I think that maybe we're just supposed to be alone, you know, spend some time alone and value ourselves enough to say, you know, hey, it's not working out, or somebody leaves you, and just I want to tell my subscribers and the viewers, whoever views this reading, if somebody has left you, sometimes it's for the best. It doesn't seem like at first, but it is. And later on, when you know you get to feeling better, because you have to go through the breakup stages and feeling bad, and you'll realize further on down the line, on you know months in the future, that Perhaps you weren't really happy with that relationship. You had just gotten used to it. You know, you had just gotten used to being in it, used to being with that certain person, you know, even though you weren't as happy as you wanted to be, you know, you weren't alone. But sometimes that's not what we need, you know. We don't need to be with somebody just because we don't want to be alone. We need to be with somebody because there's that spark, that beautiful um, feeling of feeling loved by the person you're with, you know, where they tell you, where they let you know, where their actions speak louder than words. You know what I mean? Because people can say stuff, but do they really mean it? Is it really the truth? You know? But when they show you with their actions, you know, they hug you and they hold you and they, you know, cuddle in bed with you or, you know, whatever, you can feel it. You can feel with their actions that they love you. And I think that's maybe what the universe and what God and your guardian angels and your ancestors for sure, you know, want you to experience. And I hope that, you know, my subscribers and my viewers find somebody like that soon. If you don't have somebody, if you do and that's happening in your life where they hug you and love you and kiss you and you can feel that they love you, then I'm very happy for you. That's a good thing. So, you know, but if you are going through a breakup, it is going to get better. It's just going to take a little while, you know? And anyhow, let me read the Lovers. And did I show y'all the Eight of Cups? Did I show y'all so y'all can see it on your own? Probably not, huh? Let me do that right quick, okay? For some of you guys that might like to read these, you know, without me reading it, you reading it on your own sometimes has a better satisfaction, you know, has a better understanding than somebody reading it for you. You sit there and you read it and you ponder on what you're reading. And it's got both Seven Cups and the Eight of Cups, but that's okay. Okay? So now the Lovers. Let's read the Lovers. An ultimatum is what the card says. I mean, to me, every time I've gone through a breakup, you know, and at first it hurts so much. You know, I cry days and nights and days and nights, you know. But anyways, later on I know that it was for the best, you know, and I feel much better. And anyways, let's continue. It says, stop right there and look. You've come to a fork in the road. We need you to make a decision. It says, the key word is ultimatum. It says, a taboo love affair of passion and lust with a frenzied desire for ecstasy between a mythical creature and a human has manifested. These two lovers encounter a problem, a fork in the road. The Spirit, standing in all her grace, brought these two together. So that's the Spirit, our Spirit, our Spirit guides. Brought these two together and encourages them to indulge their physical thirst for one another and become one. Meanwhile, the legislator of matrimony points at them. Or never mind. This is the legislator that's pointing at them. So this is our spirit guide over here. Okay, sorry. And it says, meanwhile, the legislator of matrimony points at them, seeing this affair is obscene and vulgar, and demands them to leave it, or they will face corporal punishment. They look into each other's eyes with an ardent carnal desire ready to render them weak and consume them. It says, listening to the Spirit, the Sphinx latches her claws onto him. Her heart beats and she moans, panting while demanding him not to part from her. The warrior listens to the legislator and painfully, unwillingly refrains for their sake and safety from giving in to her advances. They are left with a choice: save themselves from their love affair or pay the price for giving in to their temptation. And then it says, In the upright, it says, in a reading, this card represents having a strong and developed passion for something that you might find. Sorry. Let me read it again. This card represents having a strong and developed passion for something that you find very interesting, be it a person or a thing, like a hobby. A strong passion for a hobby, or a strong passion for a person, or somebody you find very interesting, or a hobby you find very interesting. It says the best advice you can take or strategy you can heed is to follow your heart. I agree. You have to unite with something or someone you can love. By love, remember that you can love on all levels and degrees. This card can also signify that you have come to a point where you will have to face and make a final decision. In the reversed, this card advises that you are not being too passionate about something that you like to do, or someone who has an interest in you. You're involved in a romance. You're involved in a romance or relationship with someone, and you've not invested or shown any attention, interest, or time. Wow, that's beautiful. At least I think it's beautiful. I hope you guys liked it too. And then strength. So we got the 8 of Cups and the 8. The strength is the number 8 in this deck. Is it this 8 in all the decks? I'm not sure. So anyways, strength, fortitude. Okay. And that's a major arcana. The strength. So we got 2 8s. Okay. And then it says for the okay, that's such a beautiful picture. I love the artist. I love her pictures. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. So anyways, the strength. You fear and dread something. You fear and dread something, don't you? Tell me what it is that you are so afraid of, and I will teach you to gain strength over your fears. And the key word is fortitude. The melody of bells and wooden flutes fill the air. Up in the sky, where clouds and the sun dance to these melodies, the clouds twist and spin, and the rays from the sun expand, and soon the clouds and sun rays blend. From the heavens and among all the Hindu deities, her divinity, the Hindu goddess Durga, along with her mystical tiger, manifest before you. The tiger can smell her weaknesses and intimidates her only to test her. But Durga, she knows and can see the root of weakness and fears. As you can very well see, she holds weapons and rewards in her 6 hands. That's so pretty. The baton, pitchfork, and sword are needed to break away from fears. Wow. It says the golden Sudarshana chakra and the two pink lotus blossoms will energize her courage after mustering the strength to overcome her apprehensions. As for the tiger, he will serve as a reminder that self-power and willpower are 2 criteria that she needs to invoke. And the upright meaning in this card, it says, in a reading, this card represents the fact that you are a strong person. You have the strength to overcome any obstacle and to withstand so much of what life throws at you. You are entitled to use mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional force at any time that you please. Never withhold your strength and force, and never consider yourself weak, because weakness is only a state of mind. Fortitude is at your dispense and disposition. Wow. In the reverse, when reversed, this card says that you are not trying to be strong enough. You're letting people and situations overcome you. You need to invest in time. You need to invest time in finding your strong points and what areas in life can be defeated. Someone is underestimating your strength. That's beautiful. That is so pretty. So I hope you guys liked that. I did. Thought that was beautiful. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Stuff that I read. I haven't been feeling well, so I didn't read it. I'm gonna read. Oops. Oh, I don't like to bend my cards. Out of the astrology reading cards, okay? And let's see what messages there is for the collective. Whoever is watching the reading. Let's see what messages are out there for y'all. If only I had bigger hands, I would shuffle these cards the other way to see if I can, something will pop up, but let me just pick out in the middle, okay? See what comes up. We got the fourth house, your home, and the roots of your being. Now let me show it to you guys. And there's a little baby hand. That's our children that we have in our homes. It's beautiful. It says, and we have, I think I already pulled out Chiron. Your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. So I won't read this one because we've already got Chiron, and I've got so many. I want to read something different. I hope nobody minds. Hey, Saturn. That's a good one. It hasn't came out. Awesome. Saturn. That's a pretty card too. That's beautiful. So it says, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Oh yeah. That's true. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and read the fourth house first. This card says, the house cards represent the area of your life affected by the question or issue, the sphere of your life the matter is playing out in. And let's look for the fourth one. It says, the fourth house is the area of your life that involves a parent or child and your home or roots. You could be considering moving house or just making some comfortable improvements, or perhaps domestic matters are an issue and you are focused on the family you live with. This choice could also describe an inner you, or who you are when you shut the door against the world and kick your shoes off. Here's the very personal and private you, your unconscious self, or who you really are underneath all else. Only those you have lived with, both in the past and now, see this other secret side of you. Experiences of early childhood influenced and shaped who you are deep inside today. So experiences of early childhood influenced and shaped who you are deep inside today. Your ancestors and family background have also formed your roots and sense of where you come from. In this area of your life, you may find memories or deep hidden feelings that are to do with the past. Perhaps you find an old teddy bear. Perhaps you find an old teddy bear, and it brings memories of how you used to cuddle it at night. Or maybe you go through old family photos and it awakens reminiscences from the past. A parent may be involved or should be consulted for this is a time when parents and your home are important. The answer to the matter you are considering could be found in your home or by considering the family or people you live with. You may find it by delving into your roots or history or that of a parent. Lastly, changes to your home or even a house move may be available opportunities since it is this area of your life that seems to be activated. Okay? And then Saturn. Let me show it to y'all, okay? In case somebody wants to read it on their own. Okay. And then Saturn says, the planet Saturn represents that part of you that grows into wisdom. But first, there are some tasks or lessons, or maybe even fears to conquer. Life cannot always be about carefree joy, and there are times we must experience a down bit. See? See what it says? Life cannot always be about carefree joy, and there are times we must experience a down bit. Like I was telling y'all, when somebody leaves us or when we have a breakup of some sort, sometimes we need that downtime to reflect, to, to be by ourselves. And it's not that we need it, it's that it abruptly happens. Breakups, sometimes we want them to happen, sometimes we don't, so. And then it says, you may feel as if you are running through you may feel as if you are running through Treacle. I don't know what that means. Treacle? Through treacle at the moment. I'm sorry, guys, I've never heard that word before. Treacle. Well, if somebody knows what that means, please let me know. Of course, I'll look it up in the dictionary. I'll check it out on my phone. And then it says, but when we have to slow down or struggle. So it says, you may feel as if you are running through a treacle at the moment. But when we have to slow down or struggle, it allows the time for self-examination and careful building that we wouldn't otherwise bother with. That's right. This time is about gathering the strength, control, and self-sufficiency that will strengthen you over time, so it is good for you. That's what I was trying to say to you guys, but the words, I can't find the words. So anyways, it says, our lives contain experiences that lead to personal growth and wisdom. That's so very true. Anyways, it says, this wisdom is then transferred into the cosmic great soul at the end of our lives. In this way, the cosmic consciousness grows into higher intelligence. Your personal growth assists universal growth. Guys, I've been alone for so long, for so many years. I've lived alone with my children that I feel that I have gotten wisdom, of many different kinds. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel it's helped me. So, and I don't know how my viewers are or my subscribers or what y'all are going through, but if it's of any consolation, if I can bring any kind of, to console you guys, it does have there is a silver lining when when you have a breakup, when somebody leaves you or you leave somebody and you go through that time. It's hard. I've never liked it, but nevertheless, this book is saying this wisdom is then transferred into the cosmic great soul at the end of our lives. In this way, the cosmic consciousness grows into higher intelligence. Your personal growth assists universal growth. This card indicates that current circumstances will give you this opportunity for personal growth. And it does give us personal growth. It's given me. This may bring doubt or sad feelings, but who wants to be cured of feelings? You should quell any anxiety and be at peace with the lessons ahead. Pain and gain are proportional, so more challenge equals more gain, and this is good. You can now you can now turn lead into gold. Remember, every cloud has a silver lining, so always look for it. Your fortitude and sensible. Hold on, guys. Okay, I think I can begin again. It says your fortitude and sensible pragmatism is called into play, and you will gain firm satisfaction and a lessening of fear, caution, or hesitancy in the future. There may be a hard task or a long wait ahead, but greet it using the energy of the zodiac sign card you have chosen and work at it in the area of life shown by the house card you choose. Improvements will be made, and achievements now will last a long time. Okay, I hope that's clear enough for you guys to read over if you like. Okay, so now I hope nobody minds the devotional that I read. Let's see if I can. Developing the habit of being thankful. Thank God in everything, no matter what the circumstances may be. Be thankful and give thanks, for this is the will of God for you, who are in Christ Jesus, the revealer and mediator of that will. 1 Thessalonians 5:18, it says, we all have many things to be thankful for in this life. The problem is that we get into the bad habit of taking them for granted, and sadly, we often only see what we don't have, because we are so used to having plenty of clean water, healthy food, good clothes, and nice homes, convenient transportation and excellent education, freedom and safety and security. We forget that millions of people around the world do not enjoy these wonderful blessings. I believe that maintaining an attitude of gratitude is something we need to do on purpose. Take time daily to think about your blessings and voice your gratitude to God for His continual goodness in your life. Make gratitude a habit. Prayer of thanks says, Father, I pray that you will help me develop a habit of thankfulness. I don't want to take any blessings in my life for granted. Help me fully realize how you have blessed me, and I will be extremely grateful for you and your provision in my life. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. Thank y'all very much. I forgot to say my last few readings, if it's been anybody's birthday, happy birthday. I hope you have a beautiful birthday. And for those in the future that have a birthday and I forget y'all's birthday or to say happy birthday, I hope y'all can, remember that I'm wishing y'all happy birthday on this day for the future birthday people, boys and girls, young ladies and young gentlemen, or ladies and gentlemen out there listening. Um, I wish y'all a very happy birthday. If it's your birthday today or tomorrow or the next day, or it's been, a couple of days behind, past, that it's already passed. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. So thank y'all so much for listening. I wish y'all the best. God bless each and every one of my subscribers and anybody who listens to my readings. Thank y'all so much for listening. And I wish y'all the best. A lot of peace in your life, and harmony and health, happiness and abundance. And God is opening doors for you daily. Take care, and hopefully y'all will join me on my next reading, and and I can get better and better at making the readings better and better for you guys, okay? And I hope that y'all's days gets better and your nights get better. And so take care. I love y'all, and I'll see you on my next reading. Bye-bye.